Hi guys, it's Nancy, and this is the Modern Roses layered stamp set designed by Gina K as part of the new Gina K kit and release of February 2024. I have a piece of white layering Gina K cardstock in my Misty. When I saw these layered roses, I immediately thought of the rainbow roses. I don't know if you guys have seen them. They grow the roses. I think they're white roses, and they give them colored water. And I just immediately thought of that and was like, I want to make rainbow roses with this set. So I pulled out some of my Gina K inks. I have Coral Reef, Tangerine Twist, I can't see that, Wild Dandelion, Jelly Bean Green, Blue Raspberry, Wild Lilac, and Passionate Pink as my inks. And I'm going to attempt to make some rainbow roses. So I have the main focal images here. And just a piece of that cardstock in my mini Misty here, and we're just gonna add a whole bunch of fun colors. I'm gonna start with the lightest colors and just kind of, you know, swirl them in random places. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. And see if we can get some rainbow roses out of this and make my rainbow roses dream come true. I don't know why. It's just what I envisioned when I saw this. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. We're going to find out. I mean, the trick is to not have any muddy spots, right? Not have any weird blank spots. Okay, not exactly what I envisioned, but they're rainbow. They look like lollipops. I think I messed it up, you guys. All right, we might have to do this again in more traditional colors. My rainbow roses came out like rainbow lollipops, so okay. My vision, not exactly what I wanted, but we tried it. Okay, let's see how the leaves layered up. We'll come back and do this again in the proper way. All right, and then the leaves just line up like this, I believe. Pretty simple. Yep, I think that's it. But I think I'm going to have to change my color choice. So my rainbow roses did not turn out the way that I wanted. We're going to flip that over and do that again. We're going to use a more traditional color choice, I think. We're going to leave the leaves where they are. Let me do two colors here. We're going to do a lighter green That was jelly bean green. Go in with a little bit of, excuse me, fresh asparagus. And a little bit of darkness. Some of the edges here. There we go, just to add a little bit of depth to that color. And let's add our roses back in. Very easy to do. So basically, we have the smaller leaves, the smaller roses go up there, and where you have this big space in the bottom, that's where the big rose goes. So it's pretty easy to kind of see, and the small cluster of roses just kind of go in the middle. It's not like a super hard layering set, very easy to layer. That's simple, anybody can do that. And then let's see what color, do we want to do pink roses, yellow roses? What color roses do we want? I kind of am leaning towards yellow. Let's do, does this say lemon? I can't read that, you guys. I think it's lemon drop. I'm going to do lemon drop and wild dandelion. So I'm going to do lemon drop as my base color. Now I got the sniffles. But I really want to do this wild dandelion. So we're going to do lemon drop first. Let's stamp that. It's like a classic yellow rose there, right? Yeah. Then we're going to go in with the wild dandelion. Oh yeah, that's the color I want. That's pretty. All right, that's going to dry back. So while we're waiting for that, we'll cut that panel down. We'll let that dry back. We have dies for other roses and sentiments. Let's make a nice, let's make some Mother's Day cards. We have Happy Mother's Day. What do we have here? Love and Hug. Let's do Love and Hugs. We'll stamp some more florals and sentiments that we can cut out and layer on this. If I can open a little baggie here. So the dies cut out the sentiments, the dies cut out the other florals. And some greenery with the leaves. So we can stamp some more of those, but we cut out, yeah, we can stamp some more of these bigger flowers, and we can cut those out and stamp those. And then we'll pop those up so it'll have this kind of 3D effect. So 2 leaves, 3 florals. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's three smaller independent florals that it will die cut out, and 2 leaves. So the looser flowers, there's dies to all of those. Excuse me, maybe I'm catching a little cold. It's all this change in Pennsylvania weather. It doesn't know if it wants to be cold or hot and cold. Yes, still filming. My last video wasn't filming, which kind of bummed me out a little bit. And I'm going to do the sentiment in, what color do we want to do the sentiment in? Do it passionate pink. What if I did a little bit of tangerine, just a little around the edge of the flowers? There we go. All right, now I'm going to cut all of this out with my Intri-cut machine. And we will assemble all of this onto a card. You know, I like these because you guys know I'm not really into coloring. And most florals you gotta color. I don't have to color these. I don't do a lot of florals because I gotta color florals in. I don't gotta color these, you guys. Kind of like these. All right, that's ready to cut out. Nicely done. So we have a piece of Passionate Pink cardstock. I like that color. We're going to cut this down to 5 1/4 by 4. Let's grab some Gina K foam squares. So we'll mat the bottom of the card with Passionate Pink. Then we have our stamp layer. Sorry, rainbow roses, you didn't work out the way I wanted you to. That's okay. And then we'll put our sentiment on. And then, of course, got to have my disco sequins. I ripped my baggie. I need to put these in a little plastic container with a lid is what I need to do. There we go. I'm going to add a couple on my flowers, kind of like, you know, like little dewdrops, just a few. There we go. That was fun. Not exactly how I envisioned it, but still came out pretty cool. That is the Modern Roses layered stamp set. Not traditionally how we would think of layered, but fun, having the roses and then the leaves. Fun sentiments. Thanks so much. Love and hugs. Hello, friend. Birthday wishes. And then you have the separate roses. You have 3 different size roses and 2 different size leaves. And the dies, again, the dies will cut out all of the sentiments and then the separate roses and the separate leaves. But a lot of fun. Again, no coloring needed, which you guys know I love. And then you can do the you know, what is that called? The rock and roll, where you can add multiple colors. I think that's fun. I'm going to play around with this a little bit more, but I think that's a fun little, any kind of occasion stamp set where you don't have to. And I think I kind of like the lollipop idea. I think I'm going to play with that a little bit, with doing a little bit of a lollipop, a little fun technique there. Didn't come out the way I wanted it with the rainbow roses, but I still think this is a fun little stamp set that you can play with. So go check that out. It's part of the kit, but again, it will be available as an individual stamp set later on down the line. If you have any questions, post them down below. If you had fun watching me make my mistake, but I think it came out as a fun little kind of yellow-orange ombre card, give me a thumbs up, and I'll have all the information linked down below for you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.